Good evening, I'm Alayna Verduyn and welcome to the 7. Let's get a look at the big 7 stories right now, and topping the list, Vice President J.D. Vance is in East Tennessee. A spokesperson at McGee-Tyson Air Base tells us the VP flew in this afternoon on Air Force 2. We're told he's in town for a fundraiser, but it's not clear yet whose fundraiser. We, of course, will keep you updated as we find out more information. Well, with the government shutdown officially lifted, some families say they are still feeling the effects of the pause. Many saying they are watching closely to see what's going to happen next. SNAP recipients say the benefits they received this week weren't what they expected. Some only seeing a partial amount added to their cards, leaving them unsure when the full deposit will arrive or whether it will be enough to cover rising grocery costs. One recipient mentioned that the partial payment benefits did receive is not nearly enough to cover for his family.
We get hardly half of ours back to begin with. We got enough to get through for the week, and that's why we'd hit every pantry up this week.
And we, of course, will continue following for updates on SNAP distribution as families wait for more clarity. Well, now to an update on a story we first brought you at 6. We are now learning that multiple grass fires in Sevier County are now contained. According to the Sevier County Fire and Rescue, crews have been working since just after 4 o'clock when they got reports of multiple grass fires. The fire was later upgraded to include a structure fire. We do not know any details about the building that was potentially involved. Flat Creek Road was shut down. That's between Jesse Road and Sims Road. And we're now told that one lane has since reopened. Residents are being told to be cautious when driving through the area as the crews continue to work the scene. A Knox County man now sentenced to more than 50 years behind bars without the possibility of parole in connection with a 2022 child rape case. 52-year-old Randall Myers was convicted in September on 2 counts of aggravated rape. Prosecutors say that he and his wife, Abigail, gave a 13-year-old alcohol and marijuana before Randall Myers sexually assaulted her several times. We're told that he told the teen that assault was her fault because of the clothes she was wearing. The DA's office says the Knox County Sheriff's Office learned about what happened several months later after Abigail Myers confessed to the crime in a note to a friend. She has since pleaded guilty to rape and was sentenced to 18 years in prison. And another child rape case in Blount County, where 45-year-old Billy Joe Genoway is headed to prison for 25 years. His sentence coming on the same day he was found guilty of the crime. The district attorney's office tells us that Genoway's case goes back to an investigation from July 2024. Genoway must serve 100% of his sentence, then register as a sex offender after his release. Next now on the 7, it's a leadership shakeup within the Blount County Fire Protection District, with the fire chief and 2 district commissioners resigning from office. Now, this news comes from an email to 6 News signed by the firefighters of Blount County Fire Protection District. We understand that Chief Doug McClanahan resigned after firefighters raised concerns over leadership and pay. Mayor Ed Mitchell tells 6 News the 2 commissioners who resigned, Tom Daffrin and Benny Kirby, have since been replaced with interim commissioners. The next Blount County Fire Protection District Commission meeting, by the way, is set for Tuesday. Moving on down the list, a suspect is now in custody following a deadly hit-and-run crash, and this happened along Maryville Pike Monday night. The Knox County Sheriff's Office says 53-year-old Stephen Walker was walking along the road when the mirror of a pickup truck hit him. Deputies found Walker dead at the scene, and the pickup had left the area. Following an investigation, 43-year-old Michael Oakley has been charged with leaving the scene of a crash involving death, as well as operating a motor vehicle on a suspended license. And for our last Big 7 story, a bar fight in Bearden leads to a 16-year sentence against a 50-year-old Maryville man. Prosecutors say Sean Hatcher stabbed 3 people, and this happened at the Brickyard Bar and Grill on New Year's Day last year. At the time, officers said Hatcher had been flirting with a woman who had asked him to stop touching her and to leave her alone. The DA's office says that while she was leaving with her group of friends, Hatcher punched her and then stabbed her. 2 men in the group intervened and were also stabbed. The victims were later able to identify Hatcher to police, and he was found near the bar a short time later. Hatcher has prior felony convictions for attempted, especially aggravated kidnapping, and Knox County District Attorney General Sharm Allen says, quote, "Thanks to the hard work of everyone involved in this case, this repeat offender is headed back to prison," end quote. Hatcher has now been convicted of 2 counts of aggravated assault, as well as assault and unlawful possession of a weapon.